For any plants to do well, they need nutrients, and today I will be discussing 3 basic nutrients called nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. So do you want a green, beautiful, and vigorous plant? Then you need to know about nitrogen, because nitrogen is the ultimate growth accelerator. Now, why is nitrogen important? It is important because it is the major component of chlorophyll, the green pigment, also a major component for amino acid, which is the building block of protein for your plant, and also for nucleic acid. Now, how do you know that your plant is suffering from nitrogen deficiency? Number 1 is uniform yellowing of the older leaves. So you will observe that the older leaves are yellowing uniformly. Number 2, stunted growth. Number 3 thing that you know, that there is a pale green around your total plant. This question is, how do I solve nitrogen deficiency? You can solve it by using a rich nitrogen fertilizer such as urea. You can use compost, you can use manure, and even wastewater from fish pond. Note that nitrogen can leach easily, and it's also one of the most limiting nutrients in soil when you are growing your plant. The next one is phosphorus, also known as the energy booster or the root builder. So have you ever wondered how plants get good root development? It's all thanks to phosphorus. So phosphorus is important for energy transfer, root development, flowering, fruiting, and seed formation. It is also known as the power grid of the plant, which is transferring energy to the plant. Phosphorus is essential for energy transfer, root development, flowering, fruiting, and seed formation. It is also essential because it is the power grid of the plant, transmitting energy throughout. So the lack of phosphorus can be observed by dark green and purple discoloration of older leaves, accompanied by stunted growth. Then another thing you will observe is there is poor root development or poor root growth, and which will lead to poor flowering and poor fruiting. So the next question is, how do I solve phosphorus deficiency? You can solve it by applying phosphorus-rich fertilizers such as bone meal, superphosphate, rock phosphate, or monoammonium phosphate, also known as MAP. Also note that phosphorus can be limited by setting soil pH range, and it is very crucial for the early development of your plant because it's the one that causes root formation or root development. So the next one is potassium. Potassium is also known as the stress manager or the quality manager. Now, what do potassium do in plant? They help in regulating the water movement of plants through either osmosis or opening and closing of the stomata. They also help in giving the plant high resistance against disease, against stress. They also play a crucial role with respect to fruit development. Now they help in what? Determining the size, the color, and the flavor of your fruit. That is why when your plants start flowering, it is very important to supply them with enough potassium. Now let's come to the deficiency. So if your plant is potassium deficient, what you observe is yellowing or browning of the edge of the leaves, that is the older leaves. That is how you observe it. Observe poor root stem and poor fruit development. Also, lack of potassium can lead to your fruits spoiling on time. It will make them soft on time. So your plants need potassium. Lack of potassium increases the chance of diseases attacking your plant. Now, how do you solve the problem of potassium deficiency? You can solve it by getting a potassium-rich fertilizer such as muriate of potash, sulfate of potash, wood. Note that potassium help keep your plant hydrated and healthy. It controls the water movement of the plant. I hope with this video you've been able to learn about nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. If you enjoyed this video, click like